We've come a long way since our doors first opened. Though our beginnings were modest, our vision was bold. With each passing decade, we grew. Times changed, and we adapted. We evolved, and we delivered. Market-driven programs that get our grads jobs. Seamless support services that wrap around our students. Sustainable practices that protect our earth. For the past 10 years, our mission ensured that the student experience came first at Durham College. But we've reached a tipping point. As we reflect on all we've accomplished and look closely at where we stand, it's clear. We're not just putting the student experience first, we're reinventing it. What's happening on our campuses, across our communities, and around the globe is a DC-grown and led transformation of the way we learn, the way we teach, the way we work, live, and lead. The many paths to post-secondary education merge and weave in so many new ways, and our approach to delivering that education, advanced learning that innovates, inspires, and changes lives, is just as varied. We are shaping this transformation shoulder to shoulder, heads down while working hard, but always with clear eyes on the future. This is our stake in the ground. We are DC, and together, we are leading the way. We've come a long way since our doors first opened. Though our beginnings were modest, our vision was bold. With each passing decade, we grew. Times changed, and we adapted. We evolved, and we delivered. Market-driven programs that get our grads jobs. Seamless support services that wrap around our students. Sustainable practices that protect our earth. For the past 10 years, our mission ensured that the student experience came first at Durham College. But we've reached a tipping point. As we reflect on all we've accomplished and look closely at where we stand, it's clear. We're not just putting the student experience first, we're reinventing it. What's happening on our campuses, across our communities, and around the globe is a DC-grown and led transformation of the way we learn.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Campus Recreation and Wellness Center for tonight's OCAA contest featuring the visiting Seneca State and your Durham Lords. We'd like to extend a very warm welcome to our special guests in attendance tonight, all the way from France. Please welcome Skyhook Prep. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, Durham College is proud to acknowledge the lands and the people of the Mississaugas of Scugog Island First Nation, which is covered under the Williams Treaties. Durham College is situated on traditional territory of the Mississaugas, a branch of the Greater Anishinaabe Nation, which includes Algonquin, Ojibwe, Ottawa, and Potawatomi. Now we ask if you could please rise and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem.
Welcome to the CRWC for the first game of this OCAA season. It's the Durham Lords playing the Seneca Sting. The tip-off is underway, and Seneca have early possession. What do you think of this matchup? First game of the season.
I think it's a great matchup. Seneca and Durham, they got a lot of head-to-heads going back to 2008 together.
As that's a steal from Campbell, bringing it up the court, swinging it to LaPlante, puts it up. It doesn't go. An offensive rebound, and it's back up and in. That's Aisha Lewis with the Lords' first 2 points of the season. What do you think we can expect from this Lords team this season?
I definitely expect a bounce-back season, going 5-9 last year, as they get another offensive rebound.
Yeah, it's brought up inside. Twisting and turning. It's a loose ball, which is one into a jump ball. Always advantage to the team on defense, and it's the Lords' possession this turn. Obviously, there's a possession arrow for the people unfamiliar. So next time it'll go to the Sting, I believe. It's LaPlante dribbling. It's double screen. LaPlante pulls a midi up, and it won't go. Campbell fighting for the rebound. Goes off her hand and out of bounds for Seneca Sting. Inbound.
Like I was saying before, I definitely expect a bounce-back season from both teams. They both finished under 500 last year. Seneca are revved up and ready to go this year.
Yeah, and they definitely look to be very together, as this is a wide open three, not taken. Instead, got down inside, looked for the better shot, got it. It just came in and out on the shot from leverage.
And that's what you want to do when you're attacking a 2-3 zone. You want to get paint touches. And they had an open look early on, but they had an even better look on the inside.
LaPlante driving, stepped out of bounds. Seneca ball.
Unlucky turnover there.
But both teams looking to get into the paint early, and it's worked for Durham with the lead, but it's not really worked offensively much for either of these teams 2 minutes in.
Yeah, something I'd like to see a little bit more is boxing out on the defensive end. There's been a couple O boards.
This is inside, and Arcilla, and it's won by Lewis. Campbell trying to turn away. Has LaPlante, throws it to LaPlante. LaPlante for three, won't go. And a rebound for Seneca, and controlled. That's a great rebound by Dominique Pierre. Foul on 4, which is Kathy Orlana. First foul of the game for either side.
Substitution. Number 14 for the Stingers coming out. That's going to be Samantha Mendoza-Piers. And subbing in number 16, Nadia Gonzalez.
And Gonzalez will be the inbounder. And right off, it's a three. Won't go. Tipped around, one back by Seneca. Another offensive rebound inside. The layup won't go, and it's tipped, nearly kept in, but will be Durham ball. That's Arcilla fighting for it.
Durham's got a box out there. They got to stop giving up those O boards.
Johnson to Campbell. Lewis gonna set a screen. Campbell will use it. It's tipped away. 5 seconds on the shot clock. They gotta get it up. Lewis, now it's 2. It's a turnover. And Gonzalez going the other way. Down low. Spin, put up, won't go, and it's Lewis's ball. The Lords still lead. You could see Campbell fixing her shoes after that. LaPlante for 3. Won't go on this occasion.
Great
0 for 2
battle
to
down
start.
low. I'm loving this battle between Dominique Pierre and Aisha Lewis. Just fighting on the glass.
Stolen by Campbell, and she could go all the way for an easy 2, and the Lords lead is 4 now. Like, obviously, you lead by 4 as there's a timeout called by Seneca, but the better thing has been your defense. Your offense can figure itself out early in these games. If your defense is good, you're going to be doing well.
Yeah, I agree. Defense is always a key thing you need to look for. Seneca, they just gotta finish those opportunities, and Durham, they gotta continue to get out in transition. Last year, these two teams had they had two battles last year, one going into overtime, Seneca just getting the advantage, and Durham winning the next one in a close 4-point game. So two very evenly matched teams, sorry. Durham going 5-9 and Seneca going 6-8. So plenty to look forward to here today.
We're back underway after the timeout. It's Gonzalez bringing it up, guarded by Campbell. Swung around Arcilla. Down low, what a move. And a basket, their first of the season. Dominic Pierre.
Dominique Pierre has looked great on defense, boxing out her opponent, and there she's getting it in the lane with a great move.
Campbell guarded by Cameron. Campbell brought it inside. It's turned over and jumped on by Seneca. Just trying to outwork the Lords to get some extra possessions, and they do. It's another jump ball. This one will go to Seneca. They played each other 2 times last year. Very close on both occasions. We'll assume it's going to be like that tonight. Game 1 went to Seneca in an overtime win, 68-58, or 61-58, excuse me. Step out of bounds from Arcilla.
Unlucky mistake there.
And then the second game of the 2 between them was a Durham win, 54-50. Both teams winning their home game. So the Lords, if they want to have a good campaign, are looking to win and match what they did last year against Seneca. LaPlante got inside the layup, wanted a foul, isn't going to get it. So it's just an air ball.
There's going to be 2 substitutions here for Durham.
We'll see Johnson and Campbell out. We'll see Adderley in alongside Johnson, Patrice Johnson.
There was another substitution. I believe it was Mendoza Pierce coming back into the game for Seneca.
Gonzalez inside Arcilla. It's blocked and tipped around, and it'll be Seneca's possession, but they only have 4 seconds left on the shot clock.
14, I believe, actually. Sorry.
It's actually going to it can't be. It's going to be 4 because it never touched the rim.
Yep.
So
got to get a shot up here quick.
Running out of time. That's a wide open 3, though. Great shot. Won't fall. Fighting inside. And then a foul called on Tage Adderley. So the Lords having trouble getting rebounds early, and it's costing them possessions.
Yeah, and I'm going to give a lot of credit here to, I'll say it again, J. Dominique Pierre for Seneca.
That's good move, Gonzalez. Looked like a travel, and it's going to go out and be Seneca ball. 6 seconds to go on the shot clock. We're halfway into this first quarter. The Lords lead 4-2.
We got a substitution here. It's going to be Shania Blackwood's coming into the game. Throw it up top.
It's up 4-3. Won't go. Kept in bounds and just nearly went out. Tried to fight to keep it back in.
Almost another offensive rebound. That would have been very disappointing from Durham to give up another one.
Orlena tried to swing it to LaPlante. Nearly a turnover as Arcilla was all over that, but it will be Lord's ball. LaPlante on the inbound. Tries to get it in. Physically won won't go. Dominic Pierre couldn't hit the shot. But was that a foul? Or it just went out of bounds? It'll be
Just out of
Seneca
bounds.
ball.
Yeah. Great effort, though, from Dominique Pierre. A name I've said many times already tonight.
Mendoza Pierce gets it in. Arcilla swung to Blackwood. Back to Blackwood. Arcilla, 4-3. Won't go. Good rebound. Swung inside. Fought for. Trying to get inside is Blackwood, and we have a blocking foul. Ornella, we'll see in a second here. Yeah, a foul.
I'd like to just point out Tiana Leverage? She has been amazing. She's been hustling everywhere on the O boards. And we're getting a timeout.
Yeah, timeout to the Lords. So each team's called the timeout. Not a lot of points scored between these two. So Lords lead 4-2. About halfway through this first quarter. If you were in that huddle for the Lords, what's the first thing you'd say?
Gotta fight a little harder. You guys have the lead in this game, and your defense has been good, but you haven't been closing out possessions. You haven't gotten the opportunities on the offensive end that you've wanted because you've given up 5, 6, 7 O boards.
Yeah, and one way you can really score the ball is getting out in transition. It's what the men's team for the Lords does so well, a transition team that just plays good defense, and that's how you build runs, is by getting out in transition, getting the rebounds.
Because getting stops is a good thing, obviously, but you got to get the rebounds.
Because then it's like the stop didn't happen.
Yeah.
And your team doesn't have the ball. It's so much better to have the ball off a miss than having the ball out of bounds where everyone's stationary and can get in position. Like, much easier for the Lords to defend in this situation than in a fast break. Mendoza Pierce gets it in. Blackwood. Arcilla for 3. Won't go. Lewis wins that. Lewis is one that has done that really well so far. Campbell driving. Had to turn away from the defender. Time running down on the shot clock. Re-got her dribble. Campbell still going. Has to throw it up. Shot clock violation regardless. Still these two stingy defenses, not allowing anything early.
That was terrific defense from the Sting.
Yeah, and right when Campbell thought, oh, I can drive here, there's a wall of Seneca defenders making sure she has nowhere to go. It's Blackwood to Arcilla. Swung around, getting inside, and it won't go.
It's back-to-back rebounds on the defensive end for Durham, though, and I'm quite content with that. I believe their coach is happy.
That was Alohi with her first shot. Didn't fall. It's Campbell. Campbell trying to drive and kick to LaPlante. It didn't work, and it's a turnover.
Just not on the same page on that play. Great find, though, from Campbell. I thought it was a great idea.
Yeah, if LaPlante's directly in the corner, that pass might work. As active hands by LaPlante has nearly won the ball.
Great read from her. Just couldn't keep it in.
Just stay Seneca ball. Getting inside. That's great. And turned, and Leverage ties the game at 4. We're 7 minutes in, and Leverage is on the board.
That's an amazing job from Tiana Leverage, just getting inside. It was a great find, though, from her point guard.
Turned over, and it's a 2-on-0 fast break now, a 3-on-0. The layup is good. Mendoza Pierce gives Seneca the lead. As Durham looks to respond, Adderley brings it up. Saw LaPlante, looked her off. Now we'll go to LaPlante. LaPlante driving, Couldn't find a room. Step back. It's blocked. Actually, there's a foul called instead. Should go to the line to shoot 2. It's a deep 2. It's not the best shot, but you draw a foul.
It's tough. Every time she gets downhill, she's met by 2 or 3 Seneca defenders. She's got to just put a shot up there, LaPlante.
Or you just pass it off.
It's true, too.
Use your teammates. First free throw won't go. A little bit unlucky for LaPlante. 2:20 to go in this first quarter. Kicking off the OCAA season. Second free throw won't go. Lewis gets the offensive rebound. Finds LaPlante again and lost her dribble out of bounds. Seneca ball. Couldn't take advantage of a great rebound by Lewis. Arcilla.
That's the spot you want to get to.
Down low, leverage, fouled, and will shoot 2. So the first free throws for both teams coming on back-to-back possessions.
Great job from Arcilla. She finds the right spot to be in. That's right at the free throw line in the 2-3 zone. You do that, you get 3 women looking at you, sorry. And you get someone cut into the basket. Wide open paint touch.
Yeah, and I think an interesting thing that we saw was Campbell and Orlena start. One of them come off, the other one come off, and now they're back together. So Coach Sherlon Chance must have saw something he liked, having both of those 2 out together compared to just one of them on the court. 2 real facilitators.
Yep, and right as we talk about that, both teams trade 0 for 2 empty free throws.
Campbell fighting, wins it. Has LaPlante in the corner. It's going to be tough to find her. Orlena gets it low for Johnson. Backing down her player. Johnson threw it up. It's an air ball. Getting inside. Could be a foul. It is a foul on Aisha Lewis. And Seneca will shoot 2 more free throws. We haven't seen a free throw fall in this one.
Seneca would love to see one go down.
But the Lords have fouled 5 times, so 2 free throws for the blocking foul. This is a Alohi at the free throw line. It won't go. It's been a rough shooting night for Seneca. Shooting 3 for 10 early on. The Lords, on the other hand, just not getting that many shots up.
Yeah, they have 8 turnovers, the Lords. You just can't have 8 turnovers in the first quarter.
And Aloha hits the free throw. It's 7-4 for Seneca.
And this is the person I want to see coming into this game here. Number 23 for the Lords, Aaliyah Johnson. She's tough on the glass, and she's the person that you want in right now. You need someone to get inside. Great move from LaPlante.
LaPlante, 4-3. Got it. 7-7, the game is tied on a LaPlante 3. Her first of the season. We'll see many more of those. Mendoza Piers. Blackwood driving. That's Aaliyah Johnson winning it. Tough defending.
Right on cue, Aaliyah Johnson. What a great steal. Her physicality is needed.
Campbell, LaPlante. Is it back-to-back? No. Just short, and driving the whole way is Alohi, and drawing 2 more. Ooh. Offensive foul. Campbell draws the charge, excuse me. And the Lords retain possession.
Great defensive position and getting there from Campbell. Sort of Kyle Lowry-esque.
You could say. LaPlante on the inbound. Orlena. To LaPlante. LaPlante trying to win it. Gets it inside Orlena. Could have had the layup Wasn't looking at the basket. Now trying to fight away. 13-second difference, shot clock, game clock. Orlena getting down low. Floaters up, floaters in. Orlena's first 2 points of the season.
Amazing touch. Puck's coming down.
4 left. It's up, it's in. And we will be tied as this game goes into the second quarter. We'll be back shortly when the second quarter starts.
And it's a tie game. The Lord's Leisure Energy out of here. You get loud for our t-shirt
Welcome back for the second quarter in this one between the Durham Lords and Seneca Sting. The Durham Lords started off well with a 4-0 lead. Seneca's cut into it and tied the game at 9. LaPlante inbounds and we're underway. Tage Adderley trying to fight off Blackwood. LaPlante kept it alive.
Thought that hit the ref.
I thought it hit the ref too. But this one's brought out. And a fast break for Seneca. The layup won't go. Missed with the left, a little short.
There's yet another steal from Dominique Pierre.
Campbell's on. Guarded hard, but Campbell gets down low and loses it.
Great
Seneca
job
winning.
from Alohi there.
Now she has it. Getting to the baseline, it's ripped away. Orlena driving. It's in. A great bucket going coast to coast after the steal. And our first points of the second quarter go to the Lords. Wide open three. Won't go. The rim was not kind to Mendoza Piers on this occasion. Adderley keeps it in. Trying to spin on Blackwood. Adderley keeping it alive, getting it down low to Lewis. Lewis kept it in. Could find LaPlante in the corner, but the clock runs out before finding LaPlante. And the Lords have a shot clock violation. 3 subs for Seneca. We'll see a bunch of new players, including Gonzalez, Charles Mornix, and LaVerge. We've seen LaVerge and Gonzalez before in that first quarter, but a new look at Charles Mornix, the 5'5" guard from Toronto, Ontario.
Getting her first touches right away.
Gonzalez for 3. Won't go. They haven't hit a 3 yet. But another offensive rebound for Seneca. Charles Mornix. Gonzalez off her hand and out of bounds. And I think they're playing 5-on-4.
Yeah, Dominic Pierre. It looked like she came in the last second.
Yeah, just
even
ran on the
notice.
court.
But
That was
right there, another offensive rebound for Seneca. Just couldn't capitalize. They got to capitalize on those.
Really have to fix that. And a double dribble on Campbell, going Seneca's way.
LaPlante's coming out for Beatrice Johnson.
Mendoza Piers. Gonzalez, they swing. Corner, could have had a go and decided not to. It's Lewis, and it's Adderley as they calm it down after the steal. Lewis doing her job defensively. Adderley behind the back, step back, won't go.
Another rebound from Leverage. Mendoza Piers pushing in transition here.
Gonzalez drives. The floater, it goes. A nice friendly bounce from the rim. And we're tied at 11.
Great floater there from Nadia Gonzalez off of the dribble handoff from Dominique Pierre.
Orlena, and it goes too. Our 6th point of the game. Mendoza Piers hands it off. Dominique Pierre driving, using the shoulder, laying it in. Going back and forth now after about no points for the first 12 minutes of this game, really. 9-9 in the last 2 minutes. We've had 4 points each. Adderley, hard screen by Johnson, gets it back, goes through Dominique Pierre, and what's the call?
They're going to confer. Going to be a charging foul.
Blocking foul. That's great play by Beatrice Johnson. What do you think about that?
I don't know. I'm speechless. That was a very good play. It was a big screen, and not called initially, and then Beatrice Johnson gets down low. And Dominique Pierre, she's been great all game, but the physicality, she wasn't set yet. So I agree with the call. Gotta finish those free throws though.
Yeah, it's another missed free throw, especially for the Lords. It was a bad part of their team last year was missing the free throws. As 0 for 2 on this occasion again, nearly won by Johnson. Arilla to the corner. Gonzalez couldn't sort her hands out. That's a great shimmy. The floater won't go. Offensive rebound won't go either.
Leverage hits the ground hard there. One thing I want to note is Mendoza Piers took a big hit on that screen. Just going to see how she recovers, if she's shaken up from that. As Leverage gets another steal. Great job from Leverage.
They want to go quickly. It's Gonzalez to Mendoza Piers, who goes up. Nearly a trick shot. The offensive rebound won't go from Leverage. Lewis fighting for it and winning it off of Gonzalez, who wanted a jump ball. Adderley driving, drawing the foul, will shoot 2.
And someone who's been getting crashing the boards a lot has been Aisha Lewis for the Lords with 5 rebounds in this one already. if you're Adderley here, you gotta hit some free throws.
First one is up and won't go. Lord shooting 0 for 5 from the free throw line. Second one won't go. They're 0 for 6 now. They got the offensive rebound. Johnson threw it up and it wouldn't go in. Blackwood has the three. It won't go. Adelaide couldn't win it. It's another offensive rebound. And Dominique Pierre will draw 2.
Another offensive board costing the Lords after 2 more missed free throws from the Lords.
First free throw is up and in. A bank shot on the free throw from Dominic Pierre. It's the first free throws we've seen of the night go in.
Second.
Second one up and in on the bank shot.
Dominique Pierre having a very good game up to date right now with 8 points. And shooting the most efficiently on the court. 3 for 4 from the field and 2 for 2 from the line.
LeBlanc getting away to Adderley, who puts up the midi, and it's an air ball. And Seneca can go now.
Great defense. It's been Elohi all night with the hustle.
Lowy again. That's a three. Won't go. Tipped around and one. LeBlanc wanted a foul. Doesn't get it.
Elohi there again on that contest. She's been super physical and super just all over the court. Travel.
Fighting and the travel called. Timeout called as we're about halfway through the second quarter. The Lords trail by 2 against the Seneca Sting. What looks like it's going to be a tightly contested affair. Give your update after that. How you see any adjustments from first to second quarter for either of these teams?
I haven't seen too many adjustments. I feel like they've been playing the same. It's been physical and just strictly defense. Their focus has been off of scoring and more getting stops. For Durham, you got to get stops and get rebounds. But another thing that's been a problem for both teams has been the free throws.
Yeah, I think Seneca's really been honing in on LeBlanc, not allowing her to get many good shots up when she's driving to the basket, bringing 2 or 3 to stop her.
Yeah, sorry, go.
We'll see how this second quarter ends soon, as we have 4:18 to go and the players get back onto the court. What were you going to say?
Sorry, I was going to say we saw 4 points from the teams early on in this quarter, but ever since about the 7-minute mark, there's only been 2 points from Seneca, and they've been 2 Dominic Pierre free throws.
Yeah, both teams had a spell where they started to shoot the ball well, and now we've gone cold again. For the Lords, it's not been so much not hitting their shots, it's been not taking shots. They only have taken 2 this quarter, I believe.
Yeah, and Aaliyah Johnson back in the game.
Adderley, spin move, hard screen, Adderley's up, won't go. Lewis fighting, it's a physical Lords team, but this time warrants a foul.
And you don't mind fouls like that from Aisha Lewis. She's been their top rebounder and fighting there, showing a little bit of heart. It's always a good sign.
Yeah, and, sometimes she'll get the rebound and sometimes she'll give a foul, but most of the time it's going to be a positive result for the Lords. Is she might not grab the rebound, but it could be tipped off of a Seneca player. It could be tipped to the hands of the Lords. So good things happen when you hustle. That's one thing Aisha Lewis does really well.
Yeah, as long as you're making the efforts, that's all that truly matters.
Naima Cameron hands it off. They swing it all the way to the far corner. Get it down low where Durham collapses and nearly won the ball. But somehow Seneca come away with it. Dominic Pierre, one more swing. Cameron for three. Won't go strong. Another offensive rebound as Durham gets caught staring. Well, shot clock reset. It'll stay Seneca ball because of shot clock error.
Bit of a malfunction there from the shot clock team. What I'd like to say was, right as that shot goes up, you don't see Durham Lords boxing out. You see Leverage, the only one in the paint there. All 5 Lords were just parked outside. You gotta get inside right as that shot goes up.
Yeah, Cameron to the corner. Good move, Arcilla. Now puts it up. Air ball, just a little off. 3:25 to go. Lords trail by 2. This is a low-scoring game between two good defenses.
Yeah, the Seneca coach not impressed with his team there.
Campbell being hounded. Trying to get away. Campbell gets it to Johnson. Back to Campbell. Campbell used the screen but turned it over. It's a 2-on-0. And it's Aloy getting away, missing the layup as she couldn't gather the ball, and it's out of bounds for the Lords. That's a really big missed chance for Seneca. They could have taken a 4-point lead, tied for the biggest in the game.
Yeah, Alohi, she's been all over the court. A little bit out of control there on that other side, but I love the way she's playing. I cannot complain about one missed shot from her. Gonna call a foul there on Seneca, number 4. Arcilla, I believe.
Yeah, foul on Arcilla. So Durham will get the ball side out of bounds. It's Arcilla's first foul, we believe, of the game. Good move. Won't go. Orlana almost hit as she found herself free in the mid-range. It's Cameron. Tried to swing. Orlana almost read it. Cameron. Getting by Campbell. Dominic Pierre could be going more. Instead, they take the midi, which won't go. Another offensive rebound. Leverage out. Cameron could have a go. Does have a go. Can't sink it. Lewis the rebound.
Great rebound
for Durham.
there. But yet again, Leverage on the boards. Durham's got to do something about Leverage.
Campbell tried to set up a 3. Johnson, it's turned over. It's put up by Arcilla. Won't go. Lewis the rebound. A huge rebound. 1:50 to go in this quarter.
Aisha Lewis is killing it on the glass today.
Driving. Good move. Won't go. Arcilla slows it down. Dominic Pierre. Arcilla. They trade the ball. Cameron. And that hits off the hands and goes out.
Unforced turnover there from Alohi. You don't want to see that if you're Seneca. And if you're Durham, you haven't scored in 5+ minutes. You've got to do something.
Yeah, LaPlante back in. Aaliyah Johnson also in for the Lords. See if they can muster anything up before this half is over.
If you're Durham, you got to get points here.
Hard screen. Johnson going in. I don't know what the call is, but there's a Seneca player down with an injury.
Doesn't look good.
Can't tell who it is. Holding her shoulder. We'll hope she's okay.
It was a very hard screen on that play from Aaliyah Johnson. Just hope that she's okay. believe it is Niemi Cameron.
Yeah, I can't see the number from here, but
Believe it's Cameron.
don't see her on the bench or on the court. We'll be back in a minute as we wait for them to. We're back. As Campbell inbounds it to Lewis, who gets it to LaPlante. And it stays in as Seneca wins it. And it's Gonzalez. Corner three, air ball, offensive rebound, Arcilla. That's a strong block by Adderley. A minute to go in this first half. Adderley to LaPlante. Looking to score here to break a 5-minute and more drought, but it's stolen and Seneca will go the other way. It's a 4-point lead. As LaPlante, you can't be happy if you're the coach. She missed a shot and then kind of just walked back on defense.
The effort hasn't been there fully.
But we got to see how they respond. Campbell driving, layup, won't go. Seneca could grow the lead. It's up, it's in, it's 6 points now. Mendoza Piers, 20 seconds to go. The shot clock is gone in this first half.
Mendoza Piers is a great first half for this team.
Adderley threw it over Campbell's head, and Seneca's going on a run.
Durham's having a less than ideal end to this first half. Not scoring in the past 7 minutes and then giving up 2 quick buckets. Mendoza Piers
getting by and one. Mendoza Piers with time running out. About 9 seconds left in the half. Shot clock was gone. She went coast to coast.
That's an amazing job from Mendoza Piers. Recognizing that the Durham Lords might be asleep there and just attacking the rim and getting the and one.
Yeah, probably thought that they were going to be patient and wait for the last shot. Mendoza Piers went straight to the basket and can make it a 9-point game before half, and it can look like it's getting out of hand a little bit here. Mendoza Piers makes it 22-13.
If you're Seneca, you're looking at your 2 player of the halves here. You're looking at leverage. Leverage. She played amazing. Mendoza Piers. And you got Dominique Pierre.
7 seconds to go. Brought in. Stays in bounds. Has to get a shot off. Lewis throws it up. Won't go. The Lords trail 22-13 on opening day to the Seneca Sting. We'll have halftime, and then we will be back for the second half between these two teams.
freaking night of my life, and wherever it takes me, I'm down for the ride. Baby, don't you know I'm good? Yeah, I'm feeling alright. 'Cause I'm good, yeah, I'm feeling alright. Baby, I'ma have the best freaking night of my life, and wherever it takes me, I'm down for the ride. Baby, don't you know I'm good? Yeah, I'm feeling alright. You know I'm down for whatever tonight. I don't need the final things in life. No matter where I go, it's a good time. Yeah. And I don't need to stay in VIP. Middle of the floor, that's where I'll be. Don't got a lot, but that's enough for me. Yeah. 'Cause I'm good, yeah, I'm feeling alright. Baby, I'ma have the best freaking night of my life, and wherever it takes me, I'm down for the ride. Baby, don't you know I'm good? Yeah, I'm feeling alright. Don't you know I'm good? Yeah, I'm feeling alright. So I just let it go, let it go. Oh na 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 na, no I don't care no more, care no more. Oh na 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 na, so come on, let me know. Put your hands up, na na na, no baby, nothing's gonna stop us tonight. 'Cause I'm good, yeah, I'm feeling alright. Baby, I'ma have the best freaking night of my life, and wherever it takes me, I'm down for the ride. Baby, don't you know I'm good? Yeah, I'm feeling alright.
We've come a long way since our doors first opened. Though our beginnings were modest, our vision was bold. With each passing decade, we grew. Times changed, and we adapted. We evolved, and we delivered. Market-driven programs that get our grads jobs. Seamless support services that wrap around our students. Sustainable practices that protect our earth. For the past 10 years, our mission ensured that the student experience came first at Durham College. But we've reached a tipping point. As we reflect on all we've accomplished and look closely at where we stand, it's clear. We're not just putting the student experience first, we're reinventing it. What's happening on our campuses, across our communities, and around the globe is a DC-grown and led transformation of the way we learn, the way we teach, the way we work, live, and lead. The many paths to post-secondary education merge and weave in so many new ways, and our approach to delivering that education, advanced learning that innovates, inspires, and changes lives, is just as varied. We are shaping this transformation shoulder to shoulder, heads down while working hard, but always with clear eyes on the future. This is our stake in the ground. We are DC, and together, we are leading the way.
I'm good, yeah, I'm feeling alright. Baby, I'ma have the best freaking night of my life. And wherever it takes me, I'm down for the ride. Baby, don't you know I'm good, yeah, I'm feeling alright. 'Cause I'm good, yeah, I'm feeling alright. Baby, I'ma have the best freaking night of my life. And wherever it takes me, I'm down for the ride. Baby, don't you know I'm good, yeah, I'm feeling alright. You know I'm down for whatever tonight. I don't need the finer things in life. No matter where I go, it's a good time. Yeah. And I don't need to sit in VIP. Middle of the floor, that's where I'll be. Don't got a lot, but that's enough for me. Yeah. 'Cause I'm good, yeah, I'm feeling alright. Baby, I'ma have the best freaking night of my life. And wherever it takes me, I'm down for the ride. Baby, don't you know I'm good, yeah, I'm feeling alright. Don't you know I'm good, yeah, I'm feeling alright. So I just let it go, let it go. Oh, na 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 na, no, I don't care no more, care no more. Oh, na 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 na, so come on, let me know. Put your hands up, na na na, no, baby, nothing's gonna stop us tonight. 'Cause I'm good, yeah, I'm feeling alright. Baby, I'ma have the best freaking night of my life. And wherever it takes me, I'm down for the ride. Baby, don't you know I'm good, yeah, I'm feeling alright.
We've come a long way since our doors first opened. Though our beginnings were modest, our vision was bold. With each passing decade, we grew. Times changed, and we adapted. We evolved, and we delivered. Market-driven programs that get our grads jobs. Seamless support services that wrap around our students. Sustainable practices that protect our earth. For the past 10 years, our mission ensured that the student experience came first at Durham College. but we've reached a tipping point. As we reflect on all we've accomplished and look closely at where we stand, it's clear. We're not just putting the student experience first, we're reinventing it. What's happening on our campuses, across our communities,
Welcome back to the second half of OCAA between the Durham Lords and Seneca Sting. Durham has the ball. Seneca started with it, but an early turnover has LaPlante driving downhill and turning it over on a travel.
LaPlante isn't having the best game here. She's usually one of the key players. If she steps it up, I feel like Durham could come back in this one.
Cameron swings it. Arcilla, three, good. Their first three of the game, and it comes 30 seconds into the second half. Talia Campbell has the ball. Johnson, LaPlante has to try and find a shot. Turning away to Campbell. Corner, shot clock violation. Seneca ball.
Unlucky from Durham there.
A slight delay here as the Seneca coach, as we waited for something. I think it was the court was a little slippery.
LaPlante had to take off a necklace there.
Oh, I'm blind. Mendoza Piers to Cameron.
It's good to see Cameron coming back out there in the second half.
Yeah, and it's up and it's in. And 5 points on back-to-back possessions for Seneca. And the lead is 14.
It's the biggest lead of the game. Unlucky from Durham there.
Campbell. Hounded by Mendoza Piers. Gets it to LaPlante. LaPlante backing down Cameron. Putting it up. Won't go. Wants the foul badly. Now it's a 3-on-2. Mendoza Piers 4-3. Won't go. Fought around. Somehow gets to Mendoza Piers, who spins away from Lewis. Throws it. Cameron. One more. Extra pass. Leads to a missed three. And fighting was Seneca, but before it went out of bounds.
Leverage has been hustling. She's the only one that's been hustling from either team here. Just getting on the offensive glass. Her stats say she only has 5 rebounds. I don't know if I fully believe that. She's been everywhere.
Campbell throws it to Adderley. Screen set. And it's poked out of bounds by Mendoza Piers.
Just been a bunch of turnovers from Durham here. They got to get the ball and keep possession of it and get some shots up.
LaPlante throws it. Campbell finds it. Screen set Lewis. Campbell up with the midi. Won't go. Lewis
Good
to
rebound
Adderley.
there. Great offense rebound.
And it's out of bounds. Off of Cameron. Durham will keep the ball. Adderley. Johnson to LaPlante. Screen set by Johnson. LaPlante up. Won't go. Lewis fighting for it. Winning the offensive rebound. To Campbell. Poked. staying Durham ball. Durham have had the ball for like 40 seconds in this territory.
That was an amazing job from Aisha Lewis, getting her 8th rebound of the game right there.
And the Lords call a timeout early into the second half. They trail by 14 points without scoring.
What do you want to see?
The Lords have 13 points in 23 minutes. It's a real struggle scoring, but it usually isn't this much of a struggle for the Durham Lords. The start of the season has been a shaky one, and they need to get going soon here.
If you look at the stats, Durham hasn't scored since around the 8th minute mark in the second quarter. It's been a whole quarter, technically, they have not scored the ball. At one point, they led this game. Their highest lead was 4, and they're down by 14 now. What do they need to do to come back? I will tell you, they need to keep possession of the ball. They need to box out, and they need to start hitting some shots. And I believe that they can do all of that. Key to doing that is getting out in transition. They have gotten little to no steals.
LeBlanc, it's stolen by Leverage. They can go all the way. Dominique Pierre, Cameron back to Dominique Pierre. Had Mendoza Pierce, now gets it to her. She's wide open, she can fire. And it won't go on this occasion, but wide open. And it's LaPlante, open for 3, cash money.
LaPlante really needed that for her confidence. Big shot from LaPlante there. She's got 2 threes on the day. And that's their first bucket. It breaks a drought. What does hitting one shot do for your confidence as a whole after going through a 10-minute scoreless drought?
It's got to do something. That's up and won't go. Maybe if you can get a stop here, it could do some things for you. But you give up an offensive rebound after the stop. And Mendoza Pierce is open for 3, and she answers right back. 14-point game again.
And that all comes from Leverage getting another offensive rebound. It's just got to be better from Durham.
LePlante gets it down low. It's turned over badly. And Mendoza Pierce driving 4-on-2. Mendoza Pierce goes herself and lays it in. 32-16 for Seneca, the largest lead of the game.
Mendoza Pierce is having an amazing game right now. And that's a steal going the other way.
Won't go, gets it back and lays it in. Arcilla, that's bad. Nobody gets back for the Lords and potentially grabs a rebound.
Seneca having the biggest margin of victory between the two teams.
Campbell.
That being 42-84. Unlucky.
It doesn't go. Mendoza Pierce driving inside. Past it. It's a missed layup by Dominique. And then a foul on the Lords. The foul is on Johnson. And LaVerge will go to the line to shoot 2. Try and make this a 20-point game.
Let me just clarify again. How did they get that bucket? It was another offensive rebound from Leverage. They got to box out Durham.
Just something they're not doing, and it's costing them big time. First free throws up and in. Leverage hits it.
I don't know if you can put any blame on Durham, or possibly you can. Maybe Leverage is just a really good offensive rebounder.
I think you got to put blame when it's just one player, and it's not the whole team attacking as both free throws go down. There's got to be a way to neutralize her on the offensive glass. she's not Superman. So you got to find a way to stop this one player from getting offensive rebounds over and over again. I don't even know how many of those rebounds she have are defensive. Not a lot, as Lewis gets one of her own and puts it in. That's what rebounding does for your team. Gets to 2 points.
And that's a great job. I'd love to see Aaliyah Johnson on leverage here, boxing around on the glass. She's a good three here.
That's up, it's good. Mendoza Piers again. 15 on the night, or 17 on the night. Nearly equaling the Lord's total point.
And she's active on defense as well. This is an amazing effort from Mendoza Piers.
Yeah, 17, 3 and 3. It's not a one-way street. She's doing it defensively too. And it's showing on the scoreboard. They're winning by 21 now, their largest lead of the night. Campbell getting inside. Kicked it to Lewis, who couldn't control it. And it's won by Dominique. It's Gonzalez. Finds Mendoza Piers. Could have a go, instead pass it around. That's for 3. Won't go off the glass. Lewis and LaVerge fight. It's a jump ball.
Possession's going to Seneca.
It's Durham ball.
My apologies.
That's all right. Everyone makes mistakes. Just not me. LaPlante for 3. It's good. A shot from way downtown. Her third 3 of the game.
And she's a big contributor. If she can get going, like I said, they got a great chance at coming back here.
Gonzalez. Dominique Pierre. Driving. Offensive foul on Dominique Pierre. And the Lords get the ball back. And if they can start scoring, this game isn't over.
That's an amazing job from Aaliyah Johnson there, getting her feet set and just going body on body. Great job from Aaliyah Johnson. If you're Dominique Pierre, though, you cannot shy away from attacking as they sub her out.
LaPlante shuffled it to Campbell. Campbell hounded in the corner. Got away. Tried to put up a shot. It's Lewis. Or Elena. That's a shot. It won't go. Leverage the rebound. This one defensive. Gonzalez to Mendoza Piers. Good move to get by 1. Another shimmy outside. And it's up to Arcilla. And the layup is easy.
Back to 20 now.
LaPlante driving off the glass, won't go, but she gets fouled and she'll shoot 2. We're about 3/4 of the way through this third quarter. LaPlante shooting 2 at the line to try and cut the lead to 18. First one is up and through.
Good shot from LaPlante. She's their leading scorer. First one for Durham in double digits.
Second one goes 2 for 2 from the free throw line. Goes LaPlante. And lost out of bounds by Arcilla. And that's trouble for Seneca. Don't want to give the ball away and let Durham sneak back into this one. The Lords in the last 10 games have had a good record against Seneca, winning 7 out of the last 10, but still looking like the second best team in this one. Orlena to Campbell, goes through her legs. 5 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Tried to throw it to LaPlante, gets it down to Lewis, who has to put it up. It won't go off the backboard. Seneca can bring it with Cameron and Gonzalez. Aloy, there's a foul called, a blocking on Campbell with 2:07 to go. Campbell trying to win it. Almost did. It's Gonzalez. Swinging. Arcilla, 4-3. Won't go. Wide open, though. You like that shot every time from Arcilla. LaPlante played it forward. A fake. Good move. Getting down low, using the shoulder. Plus the foul. Orlena did that.
And that was a great job from Orlena. But you don't get to that without Aisha Lewis boxing out on the glass and fighting. Amazing job from Aisha Lewis.
That's your favorite. Players that play hard, huh?
Yeah, if you can't tell by now, I love people that can rebound and defend like crazy.
You'll like the Durham Lords men's basketball team, which is up after this game. Always tough defensively.
Accidental trip there from Aisha Lewis.
Yeah, trip. And that's a foul, so there'd be side out of bounds. Or baseline out of bounds, excuse me. And Arcilla will inbound it. Aisha Lewis is out. Beatrice Johnson will check in. Cameron Gonzalez. That's a wide open three for Arcilla. It won't go. That's
Great
LaPlante.
rebound there.
LaPlante bringing it forward. Getting into the half court. Finding Johnson, who's blocked by Leverage, and it's one.
Lowy has given LaPlante problems,
Gonzalez for three. Air ball.
but no one's on Leverage. Leverage is all over the glass. She's got 10 rebounds now in this game. I believe Durham can come back in this game. They got to
Kicked.
fight.
Corner. Won't go. And they'll let it go out of bounds. It's just a 16-point game. If you shave off 3 or 4 points here, and you get it to 13-12 going into the fourth quarter, anything can happen, especially with how good defensively Durham has been.
It's going to be tough. You got to get some off-ball screens going for LaPlante with Elohi watching her. That's going to be a turnover right there.
And Campbell's giving the ball away. Not what the Durham Lords thought would happen. Hoping for a comeback. Plays like that are not going to help your case. Chloe Gonzalez used the fake, got inside, got it to Leverage. It's back up to 18, and after that, if the Lords don't score, the lead looks nearly insurmountable. Good move by Campbell to create some space, got it down low. Johnson is blocked. But then the Seneca blocker.
Stepped out of bounds,
Arcilla
but
stepped
great
out.
job from Arcilla there, huh?
Yeah, it's a good block. The smaller Arcilla blocks Beatrice Johnson. Doesn't allow the easy two. We'll see Campbell inbounding. 9-second difference, shot clock, game clock, and it's stolen immediately. Gonzalez. Kicked out.
Good
Won
steal.
by Campbell. Spinning away. 4-3. Good! To end the quarter. The Lords cut the lead to 15. As Orlana had a big shot. Do the Lords have a chance in this one?
Orlana looks like she's a little bit in discomfort. And sorry, do the Lords have a chance in this one? Yeah, it's 15. They got this. We'll be right back.
fourth quarter starts between the Durham Lords and Seneca Sting. Seneca up 15. We'll see if the Lords can mount a comeback, or it'll be more of the same as it looks 13 seconds in as Dominique Pierre delivers.
And that's a great job, breaking the 2-3 zone.
Campbell, LaPlante, short. Mendoza Pierce running the court, laying it up, won't go. Offensive rebound goes in. It's Arcilla. Campbell to Adderley. Stolen by Arcilla, but then a foul called on Adderley, and Seneca will win the ball. Arcilla. Dominique Pierre. It's a three for Cameron. It won't go. An offensive rebound leverage. That doesn't go. LaPlante
might have
with
gotten
a
a
good
piece of that.
contest. LaPlante, 4-3. Too strong. And Seneca get an easy rebound. Leverage. Tipped it out to Cameron. Mendoza Pierce for three. It's too strong the other way.
Another rebound for Beatrice Johnson. That's our fifth of the game.
Tipped out by Cameron. Active hands have been the Lord's downfall here. Tipped out. It'll stay the possession of the Lords.
Orlando looks like she's coming back with some ice, possibly.
LaPlante threw it up. It didn't go. There's 11 seconds left on the shot clock, and it was a confusing shot. Dominique Pierre threw it up. Didn't go. Campbell in a fast break. Mendoza Pierce fighting back. Campbell up and in, plus the foul. Feeling the effects of that hit from Mendoza Pierce.
Great job from Campbell running in transition. That's what we've talked about before. They got to get out in transition. That's the best way to score here. Campbell trying to complete the three-point play.
It's good for Campbell. 16-point game. Lords haven't made any ground in the last 2 minutes and 15 seconds. Going in is Dominic Pierre. Offensive rebound leverage, and it goes. Killer again.
Leverage yet again on the offensive glass. I don't know how many times I've said Leverage's name today as they get a steal and then they're out in transition.
Arcilla with the layup. 20-point game again. Timeout called by the Lords. 7:18 to go in this fourth quarter.
Player of the game for me so far has been Mendoza Pierce.
I think for me, I'd have to give it to Leverage. Just working so hard on the glass.
I agree. Just the playmaking and the shot-making ability from Mendoza Pierce has been absolutely terrific.
Players coming back out for the last 7:18. We won't see much different from these two teams. It doesn't look like in this fourth quarter compared to the rest of the game. So the Lords trail by 5 in the quarter. Haven't done much to get themselves back in. Campbell wrapped up. Travel called. It'll be Seneca ball. Mendoza Piers made a good move. Lewis knocks it out. And it actually hit off of leverage as well.
Seneca's thing coach not impressed with the way his team is playing. Well, they do have a 20-point lead. Mendoza appears in the defensive stands.
It's Lewis hands it off to Adderley. Adderley behind the back, spinning, nearly losing it. Got it to LaPlante. LaPlante trying to get inside. Fighting Lewis up, air ball, foul called. Lords will shoot two.
Free throws coming up for Beatrice Johnson.
Yeah, foul on leverage as Johnson was trying to put the shot up. Bring her to the line for 2 points.
20-point game, 6:40 to go. What do you say the chances are? Give me a percentage for Durham.
I couldn't say. I think that's more your job, but I may give them 7%.
7 is quite generous, I'd say, for Durham. As they missed the first free throw.
Yeah, it's been rough, considering how little points they've scored throughout this game. To get 20 alone and get to 51 is going to be a challenge, let alone holding the other team to 0. It's 51-32 with 6 minutes to go. If the score was 100 to 120, maybe you think they could come back. But
Scoring
just so
20
little.
points, yeah.
Scoring has been at a premium. To be down that many, it's going to be tough. LaPlante, she'll have to hit a couple shots. Driving, taken down right after coming in off the injury. Mendoza, Piers, got it down low. It's a turnover.
Unlucky from Mendoza Piers, the pass there. Almost got it in to leverage. And the thing is, Durham is shooting 4 for 10 from the free throw line. It's just not good enough from the line. Love the way they've been playing on defense, though.
LaPlante threw it up, doesn't go. Mendoza Piers will bring it up the other way. Dominique Pierre. They swing it to Gonzalez. Back down low for Dominique Pierre. It's up. Won't go. Rebound by LaPlante. LaPlante getting downhill. It's good. That's a tough shot by LaPlante. That one goes, though.
She took some tough shots today. But there she proves that she can make those tough shots.
Wide open. Doesn't take it. Instead got it to leverage. Who gets it? Arcilla, who puts it up and puts it through for Seneca.
Tough mid-range from Arcilla. And she's up to 13 points in this game. Hasn't shot the best from 3, but 6 for 15 isn't too bad.
That's LaPlante who can't hit. Gonzalez swung it.
Dominique Pierre, great pound dribble there.
The shooter's in the corner. They tried to go herself. And coach Felix Ajay is not happy with the result, as easily could have swung the ball to an open shooter. Timeout called by Seneca.
Coach not impressed with his players.
And I think it's more, this is the first game of the season. Although you're up by 19, it's the process. You might end up playing some of the best teams in the country, and those are not mistakes you can make. So preparing you for those important games that you could be a part of is the most important thing.
It's quite key. It's all about repetition and just having high intensity every time down the court.
The Lords trail by 19 in this one. It's not the opening game they desired. We will have the men's teams play for these two sides after this. So gear up for that. The Durham Lords won the OCAA championship and took silver at nationals on the men's side. So we'll see how they respond as they try and go back-to-back in Ontario. You excited for that one?
Yeah, this is my first year at Durham, so I'm excited to see what all the hype is about this men's basketball team.
It's up. Mendoza. Pierce can't hit. Durham Lords will let it travel out of bounds. Talia Campbell. Aisha Lewis. It's LaPlante. It won't go. Tipped around, won by Talia Campbell. LaPlante. Orlana won't go. All the way, it's a hard foul by Campbell.
Just the difference in intensity from teams, I believe, is a big reason that the score is what it is.
It'll actually not be on Campbell. It was probably a hard foul on both of them, Campbell and Orlana.
Just a different intensity, though. Like I was saying before, Seneca up 20, coach not smiling, very intense. And you see Durham down 20, just laughing, making jokes.
They got to figure it out.
And she went 2 for 2 from the line there.
For three, air ball just a little bit wide, and going all the way is Seneca. Kicking to the corner, Mendoza Piers. Back wide open for Gonzalez. That one falls. That's what you get when you find open shooters, and that's the result of Felix Ajay getting his team in order.
Coach is drilling into Gonzalez, and Gonzalez there shows her worth, and they call a foul there. Very unlucky.
And you see, I think this is really good coaching in my opinion, because when she made a mistake, he drilled into her, and then immediately when he believes that call shouldn't have gone, he's telling her, good play, you're doing a good job, because just because the result didn't go your way, if you have the right approach, that's what he's looking for. LaPlante's open for three, it's blocked. What a block, and Seneca can go all the way and make this, and a miss. Offensive rebound.
Yeah, Loi's had a tough shooting night, but her effort on defense has been amazing.
Gonzalez, that's a three, won't go. Again, the right mindset of getting the steal and going down court, but just couldn't execute.
Yeah,
And that'll come.
It comes down to effort and just doing the right things. And like you were saying, it will come, like it did the next play. They call a blocking foul, I believe.
Yeah. On Aloy. Getting it to LaPlante. It's a turnover. And another result of great defense. This layup will go.
Great job from Aloy. Just finally getting paid for what she deserved.
Taken down, that's an injury. Might be a cramp. But we don't want to speculate. There's a player down for the Lords and in a lot of pain.
She went down a little bit earlier, right after the end of the third quarter. And this is a 26-point game. It's going to be very tough for Durham to come back.
I think it's all but academic right now, as the Lords' first game of the season has not gone how they wanted. And we'll be back shortly for the final 2:13. And we're back. Smiles from Orlena. Hopefully that's a good sign. There's a double dribble on Talia Campbell.
Travel. It was definitely a travel.
Arcilla fighting on out of the way. Gonzalez, that's a good move. Gets inside, doesn't go. Little shimmy shake. Couldn't get the shot to land. We're into the last minutes of this one. Adelaide to LaPlante. Puts it up. It won't go.
LaPlante's had a tough time finding the bottom of the net. 4 for 19 today.
Charles Mornix handed it off to Gonzalez. Down low for Fideli. Inside Aloy. That one goes. Getting rewarded for her good defense with intense play. Looks like we're going to see Francesca Gomez. And Lily Davis July for the Lords.
First 2 appearances from these two today. It's been a tough game for the Lords, shooting 3 for 41 and having 23 turnovers.
Campbell can't find a way out. And it's stolen away. And running is Gonzalez. Keeping it in only to Campbell. We're in the final minute of play as Campbell gets it down low. That's a good pass and a good layup for the Lords.
Great paint touch and just a good finish from Beatrice Johnson. He's got 3 points on the day.
Driving is Gonzalez. Campbell nearly won it. It's a 3 up from Arcilla. It won't go. Campbell gets the rebound. And we have a 15-second difference shot clock, game clock. Adderley getting down low, trying to draw a foul. Puts it up, it doesn't go. And with a 5-second difference, Seneca will dribble the ball out.
Durham Lord's still going to press up here. Passing around. Who's going to get the turnover? Oh, she takes a shot.
It doesn't go, and this one will be over. The Lords fall to the Seneca Sting, 62-36 in a tough loss. And the Lords go to 0-1. Seneca go to 1-0. It was a tough game for the Lords, but they will be back in a couple of minutes when the Durham Lords play the Seneca Sting, but the men this time, like we said before, the Durham Lords men won OCAA gold and took silver at Nationals. So we are very excited to see what they have in store. We'll be back for that shortly.